It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Rams and the Cardinals, next on EA Sports.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't want too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Back to throw, Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw is Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And I believe rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Here we go. And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Pollard again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st first down. The Cardinals at 14-2 heading into this final week, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, wow, nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rolling to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 49 yards there, a big one.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being the defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Pollard one more time. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Stafford on first down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Patrick Queen gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. On second down, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They run it again with Williams. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Oh, what a juke into space. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cardinals great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hurry, hurry.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 1st down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7
Back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier. Week 2, and it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
In motion, the tight end. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is brought in at the 21. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
On the ready.
2nd and 5.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
19.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion. The way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This will be fielded at the 17. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 yards to go, second down. Here's Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Offside. Defense.
How the fuck is that offsides?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot.
Okay, maybe it was.
You get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A final shot before the break. Stafford. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As now we send you out. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 64 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep it.
Second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
They'll run for it with Pollard, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to...
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of... for the first down.
2nd and 1 if people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The LA offense ready for this next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Stafford. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD. That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Pass complete there in the cooler.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To the air again, Stafford.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. And this one is right through. And that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind. Back now here on EA Sports.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Goes right back to McBride.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Out to his left.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 30. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown, Cardinals! From 3 yards out.
And the Cardinals have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend.
Well, here we sit, week 17, just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes. There he goes, right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there at 22. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were playing on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now Stafford and the Rams Down 20-10. Just over a minute 40 to play. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And his throw is incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Stafford. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Stafford. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They snap it to Stafford. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Warriors 70. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that